Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are live. Sorry for the technical issues there, trying to get things up and running as we are quickly moving towards the first pitch. Instead of the 8:30 start time, we will be beginning a little earlier. Want to give you the starting lineups right here, right now. For the Wheatland Lobos, batting leadoff will be number 16, Grady Bolander. The number 2 hitter, number 0, Noah Schaffner. In the 3 hole will be Hayden Steinseek. Batting cleanup will be Aiden Lind. At number 5, it will be number 4, Ian Peralta. The number 6 hitter will be number 3, and catching, Kenny Racner. Number 18 will be the number 7 batter, Cooper Meyer. Number 8 will be Ben Smilek. And the number 9 hitter will be Hunter Knott. Pitching for Wheatland tonight will be Peyton Locke, number 23. And for your Riverton Raiders, batting leadoff tonight will be number 37, Coulter Heikela. The number 2 hitter will be Braden Baker. Number 3 hitter and pitching will be Bo Anderson. The number 4 hitter batting cleanup will be Addison Trujillo. Number 5 tonight, Jamison Spradlin. The 6 hitter, number 33, Braden Martin. The 7 hitter will be catcher Cameron Javney. The 8 hitter will be Basin Anderson. And number 9 hitting, or the number 9 hitter, number 21, Paxton Yates, will be closing out the lineup. Hang in here with us.
It's Martin, then Spradlin.
Oh, we do have one lineup change. They flipped Martin and Spradlin. So Martin will be the number 5 hitter, and Spradlin will be batting 6th. We are about to get ready for the national anthem. We are getting ready to get this one underway. I'm going to throw it to some ads, and we will be back with your first pitch in just a few moments tonight here at the Roy Peck Wooden Bat Tournament.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the first pitch as Bo Anderson steps to the mound and begins warm-ups here at Roy Peck Field in Riverton, Wyoming for the second game for the Riverton Raiders here in the Roy Peck Woodbat Tournament. Earlier today, Riverton did drop a heartbreaker to the Jackson Giants, looking for revenge as they are 1-1 in the tournament, facing the Wheatland Lobos, who have won 2 and lost none so far. We are starting about 20 minutes early, so if you are tuning in, thank you. Text your friends and family. Let them know we are live and we are going to action right now. Don't miss out on what is sure to be a barn burner as the dark starts to fall and the lights come on.
Barn burner, baby.
As we see Bo Anderson warming up, we've been looking forward to seeing Bo pitch. Riverton does not have a game tomorrow in the tournament, so Coach has been saving his arms here for this last game against Wheatland. Anderson's got good stuff. It's pretty electric. He's got good movement. He's fun to watch. When he's on, he is hard to hit. You will also notice on the field the officials are wearing their red uniforms as we remember Memorial Day this coming weekend and this coming Monday. And so it is as American as it gets. Memorial Day, high school aged boys playing baseball, and the first pitch on a Saturday night. And that first pitch is a strike by Anderson. That one sweeps in low for ball one. Bo Anderson has had a very good tournament as he has hit, he has run, he has intentionally walked, he has scored. He's played solid defense behind the plate and on the field.
That's right, kid. Let's go, Bobo. You got it, Bo.
And now he is looking to take the ball and carry Riverton to a win against a very tough Lobos team. 3-1 count. Got to get one in here. Try to get this batter to move on off the plate. Nice flare into short left field. The runner goes to first and will hold up there with a clean base hit to start the game.
Attaboy, Bo.
So Nolan Schaffner steps to the plate. He is the number 2 hitter as Grady Bolander stands on first. No outs, 1 on here in the first inning for the Wheatland Lobos. Anderson with a quick flick over to first, but he is back in time. Anderson comes to the plate. Strike one. Bolander with a moderate lead at first over there. Looking to move to a much larger lead, it looks like. I would not be shocked to see him go with the lead that he has. Anderson checks the runner, looks in, finds what he's looking for, comes to the plate. The runner does not go. And it is 1-1. Anderson comes back to the outside part of the plate, throws that across. 1-2 with strike 2 on that one. Runner with a good lead at first. Anderson checks the runner. Runner does go. Anderson throws one low. It's going to be hard to get him with that one. Runner is in safe with the head first slide. Not much you can do on that one. Once it came in that low, it was going to be hard for Javney to throw him out there. Runner's got decent speed and showed it with that stolen base. Anderson rings him up with strike 3 on that one. As he sent that one flying across the plate rapidly. That brings up Hayden Steinseek as he digs in and takes a big swing at one, but strike 1.
Somebody will correct me down here. Okay.
Ball 2. Ball 1. One ball, one strike. Runner on second with one out here in the top of the first. Anderson looks in. The runner has a sizable lead at second. Anderson checks the runner, comes back across, takes a little off of that one, and it is a 1-2 count on Steinseek. Ball gets to the ground, but Javney keeps it in front of him, keeps it under control. Javney, who was a competitor in the IPR dime stacking competition earlier today, had a nice showing, stacked 3. It stacked like 12, but they fell over, which was the fun of the game. Little chopper back to the pitcher. Anderson fields it clean, throws it to first, and the runner is out, although Bolander does advance to third on the play.
Next up to bat for the Lobos, number 7, Aiden Lynn.
Number 7, Aiden Lynn, steps up to the plate to see if he can pick up the runner from third. Anderson takes his place on the mound in an effort to keep the runner from advancing. Anderson throws one in there, and Lynn sends one foul down the right field line. Sending fans scrambling. They got to watch out down there. That was a screamer coming their way. Anderson. There was some real heat there on that one as Anderson throws a 4-seamer tailing away from the batter. He sets up, finds what he's looking for, and comes to the plate. And it is strike 3. And the Raiders will end this inning, giving up no runs as Anderson strikes out 2 and throws out 1 at the end of the first, at the top of the first inning. You don't go anywhere. Stay right here with us as your Raiders will come to bat after these messages.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
All right, and we are back as Coulter Heikkila prepares to step into the bat and take the first pitches for your Riverton Raiders in this game. On the mound for the Lobos is Peyton Locke as he is set and ready to roll. And his first pitch is low for a ball. Heikkila's had a good tournament at the plate, looking to continue that here in this game. He is way ahead of the count, 2-0 right now. Heikkila is able to draw the walk, get some good contact in his earlier escapades. And that one, he almost got hit, doing a little dance out of the way there. As he digs in, close in. There goes a strike on the 3-0 count. Heikkila taking all the way until Locke threw a strike. He wasn't going to give that up. Pitcher tried to move as soon as that happened and moving a little fast all the way around on that one. And now we've got it in the timing. Locke is not getting paid by the hour and trying to push that pace, but at that point, 4 balls, 1 strike sends Heikkila to first base, and Braden Baker to the bat. Baker has done a good job of putting the ball in play during this tournament. He's made good contact, kept things moving forward. Heikkila on first, moderate-sized lead. Ball comes inside. As Baker steps up. Heikkila gets his lead. Hawk checks the runner, looks in, comes to the plate, and puts one right down the pipe to even the count at 1-1. Riverton has the opportunity here to start moving the runner. Deep drop on that one, just falls out of the zone, and it is a 2-1 count to Baker. Ooh, and there is a strike called. Baker tried to hold up, he could not. Inside, Heikkila's going for it. That ball is nowhere near second base. And Heikkila easily gets second on the steal as the count is now full, 3-2 to Baker. Baker looking to pick up the runner at second with a drive anywhere. There's a massive gap between the center fielder and the right fielder. If Baker can put the ball that direction with any kind of force, that could be trouble for the Lobos. Comes to the plate, Baker fouls it off back towards my car. Baker checks in. Got a nice look at that one, but Locke pulled something off of it and gets the swinging strikeout for the first out in the inning. Coming to the plate, Braden Baker.
19,
Bo Anderson coming to the plate, number 19, ready to see if he can pick up Coulter Heikkila from second and help his own cause on the mound. Locke checks the runner. Comes to the plate, and it is strike one. It's the first pitch strike he's had in the game. And he is ahead of the runner. Heikkila with a reasonable lead at second. Bo gets underneath of one, thrown at his head. That is the third Riverton batter that has had to play dodgeball rather than baseball here in the first inning. And there is another one right on top of Anderson. 2-1 count. Anderson's trying to figure out what he did to make this guy so angry at him. And Anderson gets a little underneath that one. It's going into short center, and it is caught. So Anderson flies out for the second out of the inning. Heikkila stays on second, and coming to the bat
Raiders number 14, Addison Trujillo.
Is one of today's Dime Stack winners with the IPR tent, Addison Trujillo. Addison has the weekend record thus far, and he is ready to go as he takes a nice swing on one into shallow right. They are not able to make the catch. The ball is bobbled. It is dropped. Heikkila comes in for the score as Trujillo ends up on first after the miscue in right field. Raiders take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first as Braden Martin comes to the bat. So Martin on at the bat, Trujillo on first, 2 outs, 1 on here in the bottom of the first. That one just a little inside. Martin steps in and gets his second one inside. Locke gets that one in the dirt, and it is a 3-0 count to Martin. Martin steps in. Let's see if he's taken all the way. He's taken, but it is a walk. 4 straight balls, and Jamison Spradlin comes to the plate.
Next up for the Raiders, number 13, Jamison Spradlin.
Looks like we're going to have a conference there at the plate here. As the manager comes out to have a conversation with Locke. Probably having a conversation somewhere along the lines of, throw the ball over the plate. Strikes. That's what we want to see. Throw some strikes here, and let's see if we can get out of this inning. You know, we get done early enough, we can go back and get some Pizza Hut. Spradlin gets ready to step in. Locke is ready to roll. Runners on first and second for the Raiders. 2 on, 2 out.
Aggressive here.
Jamison Spradlin sets up, ready to swing. It is inside for ball 1. Spradlin, who has done a good job of defending the plate his last several at-bats, making sure not to let him get them by him. That one there looked like it was going to be a strike. Spradlin gets the bat on it, drives it back to the backstop. Spradlin turns on that one, drives it to the left field, into the corner.
That was so good, Jameson!
And it is just foul. That right there had triple written all over it. Falls just beyond the line.
Be cool.
It's one of the best swings that Spradlin's had on one all weekend. And that one right there shows that he is getting his groove back at the plate.
That's good.
I don't know that Locke's going to want to throw another one over the plate to Spradlin after that last one. And so he may work to paint the corners, and if he can't, just walk him and see what he can do with Javney. Low outside, runners will advance on the passed ball.
All right, J-Mo, it's time to hit. Anything close.
As Spradlin looks at a full count and an opportunity to pick up 2 on a base hit. Spradlin steps up.
If it's close, hit it.
Full count.
Protect, buddy!
Looking to protect the plate and see if he can't drive in the runs. And he gets the hook. Strike 3 at the end of the inning with Riverton up 1-0 over the Lobos. We will head to the top of the second right after these messages.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated.
All right, and we are back with the top of the second inning as number 4, Ian Peralta, steps up to the plate, and Bo Anderson enters his second inning of work. Anderson had a good first inning, striking out 2 and throwing out 1 to record all 3 outs. And so the first pitch of the inning He wants to test out the durability of the backstop. Throws it just a bit outside. Make sure that the fans are protected back here. And then he throws the heat right over the far side of the plate. Peralta cannot catch up. Anderson looking to keep a pace moving up, and that is a called strike 2. For a 1-2 count early. Gets one back to the shortstop. Oh, and it bounces up on him off the dirt. And so that is going to be an error as Heikela is not able to come up with it to make a play at first. Slow roller up the middle is one of the most difficult plays the infielder has to make. You got to charge field and make the throw, usually without planting your feet. And as Kenny Racer gets to the plate, he looks at strike 1. Anderson checks the runner at first. The runner goes, pitches out. Jevney with a hard throw, just not low enough, and Peralta is at second with the stolen base. Raiders. 1-1 count, runner on second. Anderson checks the runner and comes inside. We hit the batter, hit the bat. What's the call? Caught the batter in the hands. The runner will go to first. Runner is at second.
Next up the bat, number 18, Cooper Meyer.
Meyer steps into the plate. The good opportunity here, no outs, runners on first and second to close this gap. Riverton looking for him to bunt. He is swinging away on the first pitch, and that is strike 1. Squares up to bunt. Bo gets it across the back of side of the plate, and that is a strike. 0-2 count. Might take the bunt off the table, but they're not playing like it will. And he is out on strikes. Coming to the plate now.
Next up to bat, number 11.
Number 11.
Yalen.
Ben Smilek, ready to take his cuts. I do not expect Mr. Smilek to bunt, as he takes a significant cut, looking like Mo Vaughn in the mid-90s with that swing, but not able to catch up to that one. As Anderson continues to bring some serious heat to the plate. That one come inside. And that is now 2 strikes, 1-2 count on Smilek. Smilek catches up to that one, drives it foul. And Anderson picks up his second strikeout of the inning, 4 for the game, as number 28, Hunter Knott, comes to the plate. Runners on first and second. Anderson was in deep trouble at the start with no outs. He struck out the last two he's faced. And it doesn't look like he's going to pull back from the quick pace or the hard pitching against Mr. Knott. Throws that one low, and it is a 1-1 count. That ball gets away. Heads up play there by Heikala to keep it from rolling wild and giving the runners the opportunity to advance. That one goes right up the middle. Heikala makes the play, gets the out at second, and the Raiders escape trouble here in the second inning. Third out, and we are heading to the bottom of the second inning when we come back after we pay a few bills with words from our sponsors.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we are back here in the bottom of the second inning as the Raiders lead 1-0 against the Wheatland Lobos. Coming to the plate will be Cam Jevney. Jevney looking to set the table for what can be a fun second inning, hopefully, as the Raiders look to build on their lead. So Jevney steps into the box. There is a ginormous hole in the middle of the field. If Jevney is able to get to that, so he sees strike one. One count. Jevney continues to look. And Jevney dodges that one, showing some incredible agility for a catcher. It's a 3-1 count comes up. Jevney has that one called as a strike. Jevney's seen 5 pitches. And he draws a walk on the 6th pitch, bringing up Basin Anderson.
Number 99 for your Raiders, Basin Anderson.
Basin Anderson, the older brother of today's first round Dime Stack Challenge, Creed Anderson, who did beat Basin for the title. Looking for an opportunity to show his mettle here at the plate. And has a high strike there as Basin Looks down to third base, gets some instruction. Jevney gets a lead at first. And Anderson turns on that one into left field. Drops it in for a base hit, takes a weird hop. And the left fielder is not able to catch it. Basin is at first. Jevney is at second. And we are back.
Next up for your Raiders, number 21, Paxton Yates.
To the plate with Paxton Yates. Yates has had a solid day. Looking for the opportunity to drive in a run here, extend that lead if he can pick up Jevney from second. He gets a nice look at one down the third base line, but it is foul. Yates did a nice job there of hitting the ball where they weren't. It just goes to the other side of the third base bag. With runners on, Locke does a solid job of slowing down the pace. When the bases are empty, he's throwing darts, but when runners get on base, he really slows things down a lot. And so 2-1 count to Yates. Catcher comes out to have a conversation. Probably saying something like, man, I'd like to swim at the hotel tonight if we can get back there in time. Pitcher says, you know, I think that'd be fun too. Let's throw some strikes here to him and let's see if we can't make that happen. Catcher comes back. And Yates gets ready to step back in the box. Nice sweeping curve there coming out of the conference. And that is a 2-2 count. Yates hits that one, takes a weird hop, gets away from the second baseman on the top, and the bases are loaded for Heikkila as he comes up.
Raiders number 37, Coulter Heikkila.
Coulter Heikkila ready for action. Steps up to the plate, bases loaded, no outs. Here in the bottom of the second, looking to extend this lead. Ball one, as that one's a little low across the plate. Two balls, no strikes. Heikkila would like to drive in two, but he'll take one on a walk if they want to do that for him. Inside pitch for a 3-0 count. Heikkila taking all the way on that one. Until he threw him a strike, he wasn't going to give him one. That curve moved further and further away as Heikkila took a nice swing at it, but just not able to get there. And Heikkila steps in, looking to protect the plate with 2 strikes on a full count. Heikkila beats that like a government mule right down the third baseline. That will bring in 2 as Heikkila ends up at first, Yates to second, Javney and Basin Anderson both come in to score.
RBI single brings up number 00, Braden Baker.
Number 00, Braden Baker, steps up to the plate looking to continue the rally. Runners on first and second, still no outs, as he sees one come inside on him. That one's called a strike on the outside edge. 1-1 count. So he looks at ball 2. 2-1 count. Baker digs in. Yates leads away. A little fake throw there to the first plate to second. Nobody really covering. And so Yates was able to get back easily. And they throw it back nicely, but Yates with that long frame able to get back to second base. Yates gets set. Baker digs in. And that is ball 3. 3-1 count. Baker should get something to hit on this one. They're not going to want to walk the bases loaded. And so Baker needs to key in right here for his pitch. See if he gets something to drive. There is a world of space. And ball 4, that one got away from him. A high release point, never got anywhere close to the zone. The bases are loaded once again. No outs, and Bo Anderson is coming to the plate.
Bo Anderson.
Anderson with the opportunity here to extend this lead with one swing of the bat. And it looks like we are going to get a pitching change here in the middle of the second inning. So for Locke, it will be 1 inning pitched, 3 earned runs, a strikeout, and 51 pitches as a change is being made. So coming to the mound, looks like it could be any number of the 7 guys still hanging out in the middle of the field there. So coming to the mound will be number 7, Aiden Lind, as he takes over in relief here in the second inning. Bases loaded, no outs. Nothing like coming in when it's easy. To face Bo Anderson of the Raiders. Thus far, the Raiders have done a great job of putting the bat on the ball, taking what they have been able to get from the pitching, and as a result, they are primed for an opportunity here to really break this game wide open. Lind's stuff looks pretty solid as he is warming up. Gets some good velocity, seems to be around the plate. Umpire signaling 2 more. One more warm-up pitch, and we will be back to action. I don't know that that's exactly what they wanted that last warm-up pitch to look like. So catcher comes out, flicks the ball over, gives him a little bit of insight. And Braden Anderson prepares to step to the plate as the senior looks to continue this inning's momentum. Bases loaded, no outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Bo Anderson digs in. And Lind cannot let go. That is a balk. Everybody's going to move a base. And so one run is in. Runners are on third. Runners are on second as the balk is called. Lind sends one out there. Anderson does a great job of decorating someone's car with a new dent. Fouling it out behind the backstop. Lind sends a nice sweeping fastball down the outside part of the plate. Anderson cannot hold up. And so Anderson steps in, 0-2 count. That one's high and outside. 1-2 count. Anderson gets a nice piece of that one, drives it out between left field and center field. One run is in. And Anderson is at second as Heikkila scores. Anderson with the double. Heikkila scores.
Number 14, Addison.
And Addison Trujillo comes to the plate. Runners on second and third, still no outs. Trujillo steps in. That first pitch is a ball, low and outside. Trujillo steps up. And that is a 2-0 count as Lind has struggled thus far to find the zone effectively. No. 3-0 count, and Trujillo will most likely be taking to see if he can get a strike over the plate. And he does not. Trujillo draws the walk. Bases are loaded once again. And coming to the plate will be number
The walk brings up number
33, Braden Baker.
As you went, Braden Martin. Sorry, bro.
As Braden Martin gets ready to step into the box, myself and the PA speaker both got confused about who was coming to the plate. As Martin sees ball one. And there's a strike. It's Martin taking all the way. Steps back in. Looking for something to drive. And he does. Drives one right back up the middle. This will bring in one.
All right.
As Baker's pinch runner
RBI single brings up number 13. Jameson
scores another run. And Jamison Spradlin comes to the plate with the bases loaded once again. Spradlin with an opportunity to continue. Some good work with the bat that we've seen throughout the day. And so he takes that one, and it is a 1-1 count.
Can hit it, hit it.
Spradlin continues to look at that 2-1 count.
Right down the middle.
Spradlin looks at a 2-2 count here. Lind looks in. Seems to have settled as he is getting things in around the plate. Flares that out into right field. Right fielder and second baseman getting to know each other, but second baseman makes the call, and that is the first out of the inning. And to the plate comes Cam Javney, who started this inning at first base. And so Javney steps up. Who as Javney gets one up near his ear hole. For ball one. Javney has showed some tremendous dexterity at the plate. He's avoided being hit about 3 times already. Takes a nice swing at that one and drives it foul into the parking lot. That was a strike. And Javney takes a monster swing at that one, but it is off. And strike 3 is called. So to the plate comes number 99, Basin Anderson. Basin Anderson steps up. Bases loaded, 2 outs now. Anderson steps in. Looks at ball one, way outside. Inside, Anderson's looking at a 2-0 count. As Lind is pitching into throwing his 23rd pitch here in this inning. Anderson gets a nice piece of that one into the gap between center and right, but the center fielder makes an outstanding catch on that one, and that will bring the inning to a close. But your Raiders pick up 5 in the bottom of the second, and we will be back with the top of the third after these messages.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
All right, and we are back for the top of the third inning here as your Riverton Raiders lead the Wheatland Lobos 6-0. Coming to the plate now is leadoff hitter number 16, Grady Bolander. Bolander steps in. Bolander reached base in his first at bat, stole second, but was left stranded in the first inning, unable to come across the plate. So Anderson throws the first pitch, and it is a ball. So 2-0 count. Anderson is low in the zone on both of those pitches. That one comes up in the zone, but just a little high. 3-0 count. Let's see if Bolander is going to swing away here on the 3-0 count. He does not. Taken all the way, and that is a strike for the 3-1 count. Anderson keeping the pace fast as he delivers. He does walk the leadoff batter. Again, last time Bolander took the opportunity once he got to first to steal second. As Scheffner steps in. Bolander's got a sizable lead over at first. Anderson checks the runner, makes a quick throw over to first, but he is back safely. Anderson takes the ball back. We'll start again. Bolander not running. Anderson, who often terrorizes pitchers when he's on the base path, getting a little bit of that back as Bolander's kind of playing a little bit of cat and mouse with him over there on first. He does not go, but that is the second ball. As Anderson seems to be a little low in the zone. This one way inside. Jevany makes a nice stabbing catch on that one to protect and keep the runner at first. Ball gets away. Runner is making a move towards third, but he will hold up at second base. Jevany makes a good play to get to the ball in a hurry. Spradlin gets to third to cover. Runners on first and second now with no outs. Steinsick was unable to catch up to Anderson's heat in the first inning. We'll see if Anderson goes back to that. As Anderson loses control, throws a second consecutive wild pitch. Both runners will advance. Both runners advance. Runners on second and third. No outs. Steinsick at the plate. 1-0 count. As Anderson is throwing the ball all over the place inside. The first runner scores. Second runner moves to third base. Steinsick was not hit by the pitch. It hit Jevney's glove. And as a result, it is a one-run gain by the Lobos as they cut into the 6-run lead the Raiders were holding. Coach comes out looking to settle Anderson down. And so Anderson comes back, brings it towards Steinsick. Just high. And it is a 3-0 count. And he walks Steinsick on 2 wild pitches and 2 balls as Lind now comes to the plate looking to help himself out as the new pitcher. Hoping to swing the bat, pick up the runner from third, cut further into this lead, and see if he can move Steinsick around the bases as well. Bo finally gets a strike back across the plate. Hopefully he's able to get things under control and start moving the ball back and forth as he did in the first inning. Just a little inside for ball 1. 2 on, no outs here in the top of the third.
Car out in right field, please turn off your headlights or your running lights, or both.
And so there is a vehicle in right field. The lights are on, and they are asking them to turn the lights off.
They're still on out there.
In an effort to get them shut off and continue the game. So we are in a delay as someone's walking over to let them know, hey, your lights are still on. Well, they might be leaving. Ball gets away from the catcher. He holds it, keeps the runner at third. Runner will advance on what is essentially defensive indifference. As ball 2 is called. Anderson coming to the plate. That is a strike. And the count is now 2-2 to Lind, with runners on second and third now. Throws that one across the plate with some heat on it, and Anderson strikes out Lind for the first out of the inning. That will bring up Ian Peralta. Peralta, who got a nice hit in the second inning, was left stranded as well, looking for an opportunity here to pick up the runner. Puts that one down across the plate for strike 1. That one dropped low out of the zone. Evens the count up at 1-1. Anderson sets, coming to the plate. That one way outside.
All good, Bo.
Jevney channeling his inner Pudge Rodriguez to make a stop on that one. As Anderson comes back inside, forces the foul ball. It is a 2-2 count here as Anderson looks to put Peralta away and gain control of this inning. Nice sweeping curve, strikes out Peralta. And Anderson looks now to get out of the jam as he faces Kenny Racer. Racer steps up. And ball one. Anderson brings it to the plate with some authority there to even the count up 1-1. 2 outs, 2 on. Lobos trailing by 5 here in the top of the third. Racer with an opportunity to pick up 1, if not 2 runs with 1 swing of the bat. As Racer fouls that one off. Faces a 1-2 count here in the top of the third inning. All right, looks like Jevney is okay after taking the little shake up on the last pitch. One, 2 count here. Anderson throws that one way inside. As Racer is invited not to stand so close to the plate with that one. Comes back to the outside, blows it by him, and Anderson gets out of the jam by striking out the side. Gives up 1, but maintains the 5-run lead in the top of the third. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with your Raiders batting here in the bottom of the third right after this.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
All right, Paxton Yates stepping in here at the bottom of the third inning as the Raiders continue to work this one. That one goes over the head of the batter, the catcher, back to the backstop as Lynn just ensures the structural integrity of the stadium with that one. Ooh, Yates takes a nice cut at that one, but it is inside and a strike. 1-1 count here. No outs, nobody on in the bottom of the third inning. That one sweeps across for a ball. Yates hits that one over to the right side. It is going to be just foul. And ends up being a long strike for Yates. Way he turned on that one, I'm pretty sure I heard that ball start crying. But it wanders just far enough to be out of the way. Yates steps in. And moves to a full count, 3-2. Yates gets in front of that one, cannot get around with contact, and it is a strikeout for Lind. Coming to the plate, number 37, Coulter Heikkila.
Number 37, Coulter Heikkila.
Looking to see if he can continue his efforts of keeping it moving. Heikkila, who's reached base both times thus far in the game. Heikkila takes ball one. Heikkila, 2-0 count. Nobody on, one out. That one breaks down across the plate for the first strike. Maybe not. It's like 3-0 count to me. No, I'm not crazy. It was a 2 strike. Now it's 3-1. And that one just dropped right in there for a strike as Heikkila had a pitch to drive and just did not take the bat off the shoulder. Let's see what Heikkila does now. Full count. One out, nobody on. And Heikkila gets tangled up on that one, and it is a strikeout. So Lind has now struck out the last three batters he has faced as Braden Baker comes to the plate.
Next up to bat for your Raiders, number 00, Braden Baker.
Baker steps in. And Baker sees ball one go into the other batter's box. That would come sweeping across the zone for a strike. As Baker now faces the 1-1. 2 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the third. Raiders leading 6-1. That one sweeps across the inside part of the plate as well, and Baker is now in the hole, 1-2. Baker does a nice job driving that to center field. Center fielder drops back, makes a great play, and that will be the third out of the inning as the Raiders continue to lead 6-1 over the Wheatland Lobos. We will be back with the top of the fourth inning right after this.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step.
And we are back and getting ready for the top of the fourth inning as the Raiders lead 6-1 over the Wheatland Lobos. Coming to the plate, number 18, Cooper Meyer.
Number 18 is Cooper Meyer.
Getting ready to step in to face Bo Anderson. Anderson throws a strike right through the heart of the plate on that first pitch. Nothing like getting ahead of the batter, and that's how you do it. 1-1 pitch. Ball one it's now 1-1 to the batter. Meyer gets a swing on that one, but it is knocked foul. One ball, two strikes. 2-2 count. Anderson's done a good job, even though he's gotten himself in trouble a few times, of pitching his way out of it. And when he's able to rear back and throw that, that's how he gets out of trouble, as he strikes out the leadoff hitter here in the fourth inning.
Number 11, Ben Smalek.
Ben Smalek comes to the line, ready to take his cuts against Anderson. That one just a bit outside. Javney coming to have a conversation with Anderson. Probably something along the lines of, hey, man, you're hurting my hand. Want to give you some warning when you're going to throw that hard? While we're at it, how about you not throw it in a way where they keep hitting me with the bat and the ball? Anderson says, you just go back down there, catch what I throw you. Javney says, that sounds good, and just jogs on back to get ready for the next pitch in the at-bat. That one high and tight. Invites Smalek to take a step back from the plate. Anderson goes to the outside for that strike. Set him up, come inside high and tight, then brings it out to the outside part of the plate. And Smalek not able to catch up to that one, as he strikes out his second batter in the inning.
Number 28 is Hunter Knott.
Hunter Knott comes to the plate. Anderson throws one hard and fast over the outside corner of the plate for strike one. Not able to catch up to that inside fastball either, and it's now a 2-0 count as Anderson looks to strike out the side. Got a little fired up on that one, overthrew it a bit, puts it in the dirt on the outside part of the plate. Let's see if he comes back to the inside, see if he can get Knott to chase one either just out of the zone. Goes outside, Knott cannot catch up. Anderson strikes out the side in what is the most efficient inning he has pitched this game. And we will be right back. Raiders leading 6-1, heading to the bottom of the fourth inning in this second game for the Raiders on the Roy Peck Tournament today. Stay with us right here on the Wire Today YouTube channel.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming!
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we are back with the bottom of the fourth as Bo Anderson steps to the plate. Lind comes out firing with a ball just off the outside part of the plate. Anderson, who had his most economical inning on the mound, last inning struck out the side, and now comes to the plate and sends a screamer to the third baseman. That ball is off the bag for the first baseman, and Anderson's speed put pressure on the defense and results in standing on first base. Good for Bo Anderson. Coming to the plate now, number 14, Addison Trujillo, hoping to keep the inning moving as he comes to the plate. Trujillo, who had some really nice contact in his last at-bat, looks to see if he can move things along here with the Raiders and extend that lead. Anderson, who is a smart base runner, certainly looking to see if he can take second, give Trujillo that RBI opportunity. Does not have a monster lead, but it is slowly growing. Trujillo goes to try to lay down the bunt. It does get away from him, and that is strike one. 1-1 count here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 6-1 lead as Trujillo looks to continue to lead. There goes Anderson to second, and he will reach on defensive indifference. But I think that might have had more to do with the fact he was moving faster than the guys called to cover the base. 2 balls, 1 strike. I'm being told it is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Teach me to make it up as I go along. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs as Trujillo steps in. Anderson, second base, gets a sizable lead. He's almost a third of the way. And he is going to third on the passed ball. And I don't really know anybody in this league that irritates a pitcher when they are on the base paths more than Bo Anderson. Obviously, Lind is very, very frustrated as Anderson stole second, wanders over to third, and is now looking at a full count to Addison Trujillo. Trujillo fouls that off. Lynn checks, coming to the plate. Trujillo drives one into center field. This should be deep enough to score the runner. Anderson's coming home, and he will come in standing up as Trujillo drives in the run on the sac fly and extends the lead to 7-1. Coming to the plate now, number 33, Braden Martin. Steps up and gets ready for action. Lind has done a good job of settling this game down since he came in. Really starting to face his first bout of trouble as the Raiders seem to have gotten their timing on him on their second time through seeing him in action. So ball 1 as Lind is behind Martin. Martin with a nice cut on that one, but that one was moving away from him at a good rate. Not much he was going to be able to do with that if he did hit it. Two-one count. That ball is high. And now it is a 3-1 count to Martin, looking to get something to hit. Plenty of room to drive the ball if he gets the opportunity, especially across the middle of the field, as the space between the shortstop and second baseman is massive. That one comes in too far, and Martin draws the walk and brings up Jamison Spradlin as he comes to the plate.
Number 13, Jamison Spradlin.
Spradlin looking to get on base. Last time up, he flew out on a nice drive. Just couldn't get it down where it needed to be in the right for the right fielder.
1-3, let's go.
Spradlin sets. Ball one. Martin leads away from first. Moderate lead. Spradlin gets a nice piece of that one down the right field line. Probably going to be foul, and they're not able to get to it.
Line drive.
Spradlin picks the bat up, comes back to the box, facing a 1-1 count. Runner on first as he prepares to take Lynn's next offering.
Go, J-Mo!
Checks the runner, finds the sign, comes to the plate. And that is ball two. Coming around, Spradlin goes to lay down the bunt. But fouls it off. Umpires are going to have a conference on that. It's like he fouled it off himself, learned to lay down the bunt. And so
J-Mo, if it's close, hit it.
it's now 2-2 count. Runner on first. Spradlin looking to swing at anything close.
Come on, buddy.
Sees that one, and the count is now full. 3-2 count.
Swinging.
One out.
Okay, work it out. You got this 1-3. Be ready now. Be ready. Get on base.
Spradlin gets a nice shot on that one. Right fielder makes a jam-up play. He is not able to double up the runner at first. Spradlin did a nice job, but the right fielder was right there, made a jam-up play defensively.
Number 23.
But it was not because Spradlin did not put the ball where he needed to put it on that one. Coming to the plate now, Cam Javney. That one's high as he looks at ball one. And Javney steps in. Javney, who has done a lot of acrobatics to avoid being hit tonight, is able to spin around on that one, but knocks it foul down the third base side for a 45-foot strike here in the infield. Javney lines up. Javney's incredibly close to the plate is where he sets up in the box. That one gets away. And as a result, the runner advances to second. Chevney takes a nice swing at that one, but it gets away from him for strike two. 2-2 count. 2 outs, runner on second. Javney looking to pick up the RBI and extend this lead out a bit further. Pitcher steps off the mound. Catcher coming out for a conversation. Looks like they're talking about the fact that it's been a long day. They played the first game against Lander and the last game against Riverton. And, you know, they probably spent the afternoon just enjoying all that Fremont County has to offer. That one is outside, and it is now a full count on Javney. Javney is absolutely hung in there in this at bat. And that one loops across the outside part of the plate. Javney is called out looking, and that will bring the inning to the end as we head to the top of the 5th inning for the Lobos. Riverton leading 7-1 here at the Roy Peck Wood Bat Tournament. Don't you go anywhere. We will be right back after a few words from our sponsors.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we are back here in the top of the 5th inning. Bolander steps in to face Anderson, who has been on a hot streak, striking out the last 6 batters he's faced.
Go, Bo!
And throws one deep inside. Bolander does a nice job of hitting that one over towards, the medical buildings. Ooh, that one's inside for a strike. Buckled the knees with the heat coming off of that one. And Anderson with a 1-2 count, looking to put this one in the bag. Oh! And he absolutely drills Bolander with that one. Bolander is begging for mercy after taking that shot from Anderson. He jogged on down to first. Now it looks like he might be walking the rest of the way to the hospital. That was a serious shot he took. That boy is a man to get up after that shot. So Bolander is on first.
Zero is Nolan Schaffner.
And Schaffner steps in against Anderson. Anderson checks Bolander. That's ball one. I'll be honest, Bolander is not moving great out there. As Anderson is behind 2-0. Anderson has struggled against the lefties as he gets a strike over the plate there for a 1-2 count. Gets him swinging and evens things up 2-2. Runner on first, no outs here in the top of the fifth inning. Now the count is gone full. Anderson steps up. Bolander on first after the hit by pitch. Schaefer sends in for the full payoff pitch. And he is rung up by the umpire looking for the first out of the top of the fifth inning as Anderson strikes out Schaffner. Hayden Steinseek comes to the plate. Steinseek digs in and takes a swing at that one, but it is moving too fast for that to catch up with it as Anderson gets strike one. Anderson sets in, throws a big hook, and that is strike two to Steinseek. 0-2, Steinseek digs in with a runner on first and one out. Steinseek does a nice job of fouling that one off, sends it back towards my crash car. Sounds like he might have taken out the windshield. As Steinseek steps in and is not able to catch up on that one as Anderson throws a little off of it and puts Steinseek away once again with the strikeout.
Number 7, Aiden Lind.
Anderson here, 2 outs in the top of the fifth, is working a 12 strikeout game as he's coming up on his 95th pitch. And he brings that one just high, and it is a 3-0 count. 12 strikeouts for Bo Anderson in the 5 innings pitched thus far. Anderson walks Lind on 4 pitches. And coming to the plate now is Ian Peralta. Anderson started that incredible run of strikeouts with a strikeout of Peralta 2 innings ago. And now looks to see if he can strike him out once again to wrap up this 5th inning. And that is ball one, just a bit outside. Ooh, Peralta went up for that fastball, was not able to catch up, and it is a 1-1 count. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 5th. As Anderson continues to stay a little high right now with the pitching. Anderson comes back, throwing straight smoke right down the middle of the plate. Peralta cannot catch up. And Wheatland may very well be down to their last strike. As Anderson rings him up for his 13th strikeout of the game and brings the fifth inning to a close with a 6-run lead heading to the bottom of the fifth inning. "101 pitches through 5 innings, 13 strikeouts. And we will be back with the bottom half of the fifth inning after these messages.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we are here at the bottom of the fifth inning, 6-run lead for the Riverton Raiders as Basin Anderson gets ready to step in and take his cuts against Lind. So Anderson digs in, looking to see if he can continue his good swinging. First pitch just outside and low. Putting Anderson ahead in the count. Anderson gets a nice piece of that one, hanging curveball, and he drives that to the left fielder, who loses it on the bounce. And Anderson is in with a double. One pitch, one swing. And Anderson is in at second, looking for the pickup from Paxton Yates.
21, Paxton Yates.
Yates, who got caught off balance in the last at bat, looking to redeem himself in this one, wanting to pick up Anderson from second. Pack steps in. Anderson, he's got the pitcher looking all kind of confused.
Attaboy, Pax.
Time called. Yates back in the box. Basin Anderson leads away from second. Ball one in the dirt. And now manager comes out. They're all going to have a conversation. Looks like they're seriously considering, possibility of relocating to Riverton permanently. They liked Fremont County so much during their time here, they're thinking that maybe they should make this their summer residence down from Wheatland. So my best story of Wheatland is when I moved to Wyoming 15 years ago, I saw signs for Wheatland for about 200 miles. I thought Wheatland was a Wyoming amusement park. It was not, but they have one great Maverick convenience store that I would recommend anybody traveling on I-25 to check out. Yates back in the box. Conversation over. Anderson back at second. And that one is outside. 2 balls, no strikes, no outs. Yates ducks down below that one as it went up towards his ear hole. Was so close he could hear it whizzing by. He sets, gets a nice look at one, and sends it to the parking lot. And brings us to the 3-1 count. This is an opportunity for Pax to drive one if Lind leaves one hanging over the middle. Yates with good power gets on that one. Anderson holds up at second. Yates gets on down the baseline, and he will beat out the throw to hang out at first base and bring up Coulter Heikela with 2 on and no outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And it looks like now there will be a pitching change after the infield hit by Yates. We will go to our break and come back in just a couple of moments with the rest of the bottom of the 5th inning as a pitching change is taking place. You don't go anywhere. Stay right here with us on the Wyo Today YouTube channel after this break.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming!
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Huge thanks to the Hampton Inn for their support of all Fremont County sports. And we are back with a new pitcher as number 11, Ben Smilak, steps up to face Coulter Heikala here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 on, no outs. And Heikala steps in to take ball 1. Ooh, nice little slurve on that one. Kind of broke out going far away and then broke back around on the plate there, which is exactly what he would want to do. It's a nice out pitch to get that first strike. And we're going to throw that one behind everyone, and the runners will advance. Runners on second and third now. It is number 2. It is number 2. So the pitching change was not to smell like it was number 2. It's Noah Schaffner. Thankful to Payroll Ben for helping us out with that. And we are looking at a 2-2 count as Schaffner sets up. Heikala goes high after that one, and it is the first out of the inning. Runners on second and third as Braden Baker steps to the plate.
Next up for your Raiders, 0-0, Braden Baker.
6-run lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That one gets away, and
What are we doing?
runners hold up. So one ball, one strike. Baker looking for an opportunity. There is massive amount of real estate between the center fielder and the right fielder. If Baker can find a way to get the ball that way, he can definitely pick up those 2 runs and extend the lead to 8. Nice sweeping curve there, just a little low. And that brings us to the 3-1 count as Baker will be looking for something he can get some good contact on. That one catches the outside corner, and it is a full count. Baker got too aggressive on that one, absolutely swung at ball 4. And Schaffner is one batter away from getting out of this inning unscathed.
Number 19, Bo Anderson.
But that batter he will face is number 19, Bo Anderson, who has pitched a gem on the other side. 101 pitches, 13 strikeouts. And a foul ball off the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Might have been off the catcher's face mask, honestly. Manager's looking at him, asking him what the capital of Michigan is. Nobody else knows the answer to that, so we figured he was okay. Pitch coming in. Anderson gets out in front of that one. And it is an 0-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Bo would have liked to have hit that one all the way to the college. Anderson holds off on that one, and it is 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Anderson gets out in front of that one, and Schnafter strikes out the side as we have the top of the 6th inning. So we are looking to see if this is the ball game. We are going to play ball here in the 6th inning. And so we are at the 2-hour time limit, but it looks like we are going to play one more inning at least as Riverton takes the field. And we will be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
All right, and we are ready for the top of the 6th inning as Bo Anderson takes the mound. 101 pitches thus far as we enter into the 6th inning. And he steps up for strike 1. As he faces Kenny Racer. It is a 2-1 count against Racer. Racer cannot catch up to that one. It is a 2-2 pitch coming up as Anderson hits 106 pitches for the game. And we have a 3-2 count as that one was inside. And throws that one outside, picks up his 14th strikeout of the game. Coach is coming out to pull Anderson, 107 pitches, 14 strikeouts, 6 1/3 innings pitched.
The final numbers for Bo Anderson will be 6 1/3 innings, 107 pitches, and 14 strikeouts.
And coming in relief of Anderson will be Jamison Stradlin. As Stradlin steps up to bring this one to a close.
Marshall, did you say Stradlin? It's a long day.
So we will be back with the pitching change in just a moment.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
All right, and so Jamison Stradlin is almost done with the warm-ups. And with one out here in the 6th inning, your Raiders are holding strong to a 6-run lead as number 18, Cooper Meyer, steps up to the plate.
Number 18, Cooper Meyer.
Bo moves to short, Coulter moves to third, and Stradlin's first pitch is a ball that is high.
Attaboy, J-Bo!
Stradlin throws that one to the inside. So Meyer thinks, maybe I don't want to stand that close to the plate. And that is 3-0 count here to the first batter he faces. Stradlin looking to throw this strike. Gets it over the line as the batter was taken all the way. Nice shot over to the second baseman. Nice easy throw to first. And the Lobos are down to their final out in this game against the Raiders. Coming to the plate is Ben Smilak, who, like most of the Lobos, have left a small village on the base paths this evening. So this is not Smilak. This is number 2, and that could literally be anybody on Earth at this point. We do not have a name for. I think it's Becker. Okay, so sounds like it might be Becker, number 2. Pops one up to the pitcher, and Jamison Stradlin makes the out for what should be the end of the ball game. Riverton Raiders win 7-1 over the Wheatland Lobos in their second game of the Roy Peck Tournament, making their tournament record 2-1 for the weekend. Our player of the game is no surprise. It is Bo Anderson, who pitched to Jim with 14 strikeouts in 6 1/3 innings. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a great weekend for baseball, and the tournament is not over. Riverton will not play tomorrow, but you come on down to the field. Catch the game starting at 8:30 in the morning and see what happens out here at Roy Peck Field in Riverton, Wyoming. Thank you so much for being with me. I am Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Injury Prevention Resources. This has been Raiders Baseball.